Rise and grind. How to taste cigar notes. Let's have this conversation. Welcome to Rise and Grind, where we equip you. We share with you whiskeys, cognacs, cigars, cigar lounges. And today on this video, we want to share with you how to enjoy your cigar. So many of you reach out to me and you ask, how do I get all these notes? I'm always talking about raisins and cocoa and leather, and what am I talking about? All you taste is just smoke. And so I want to share with you how to taste cigar notes, how to really get these flavors and the enjoyment from your precious sticks. Understanding and appreciating the flavors of a cigar can elevate your smoking experience and take it to new heights. And so we want to share with you this art of cigar tasting. And so there's 5 things that you've got to do. First is the preparation of the environment. Before you can truly appreciate the cigar, before you can truly appreciate the flavors of it, you've got to prepare yourself. You got to prepare the cigar. You got to prepare the environment where you are. And so it starts with a proper cutting of the cigar. It starts with a proper lighting of the cigar. A good, clean, crisp cut is going to ensure that the draw is going to be smooth. It's going to ensure that as you draw that you're getting the full spectrum of flavors. Lighting the cigar, toasting the foot, and rotating it is going to ensure that it's going to burn evenly. Lighting it with wooden matches or butane lighters will avoid any unwanted chemical taste. The environment where you are, not having any overpowering scents, being in a well-ventilated space will allow you to focus on the aromas and the flavors of that cigar. And so it starts with the preparation, setting the stage, getting the cigar ready, getting the space ready. After the space is prepared, number 2, the first draw. This is going to be your initial impressions. And so let's talk about taking in this first draw. You've lit the cigar, and now you're taking in this slow, deliberate puff, letting the smoke linger in your mouth for a little while before gently exhaling. Don't rush it. Enjoy it. Let the smoke linger. Taste the inside of your mouth. Pay attention to the first impressions. Is it sweet, spicy, earthy? These initial notes are often the most prominent and can give you a good sense of the cigar's overall character. This is where you start identifying the primary flavors, such as cocoa or cedar or leather. Make mental notes of these initial flavors. They'll evolve and change as you continue smoking, providing you with a journey of taste that unfolds over time. There are no wrong answers. Whatever you taste, that is what you taste. You see, your taste is going to be based on your experience. It's going to be based on the foods you've had, the things you enjoy. And so if you're a foodie, you're going to taste all the different spices. If you're a candy freak, you're going to taste all the cinnamon, and it's going to taste like this kind of candy or that kind of candy. Whatever you're into, that's going to be your memory. That's what you're going to associate with the notes. And so there are no wrong answers. Number 3, the retrohale. To unlock this superpower, you've got to be able to retrohale. One of the most effective techniques for tasting the full spectrum of a cigar's flavor is being able to retrohale. Retrohale is where you exhale the smoke through your nose, and so the olfactory senses can pick up the subtle notes that your mouth alone can't pick up. How do you do this? You take in a puff, hold the smoke in your mouth for a moment, and then gently exhale it through your nose. And so imagine that the smoke is moving up through this passage here, and it's gonna come out through your nose. It's gonna take practice to master it, but once you do, you will uncover a depth of flavor, and this is when you start picking up on floral notes and deeper spices. The retrohale enhances the tasting experience by engaging more of your senses, providing you a fuller and richer appreciation. Your mouth can only pick up about 5 notes. Your scent of smell, your nose can pick up hundreds of notes. And so being able to retrohale is going to take your tasting to another level. Hey, if we're helping you, help us. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know, how do you go about enjoying your tasting? How did you learn to taste cigar notes? Join this community, because all we are men and women helping each other out. So hit the subscribe button and join us. Number 4, the middle third. This is where the complexity and the evolution of the cigar takes place. And so after you've gotten done with that first initial third, as you move to the middle of the cigar, the flavors become a little bit more complex and nuanced. This is where the blending of the different tobaccos starts to shine. And so this is when your scent of and your taste has been waking up. And so pay attention to how the flavors evolve. Ask yourself as you make these mental notes, are there any new notes emerging? Has the flavor increased or decreased? This is a time to start savoring every puff, taking time to identify all that's happening. Often you'll find that a cigar's complexity peaks in this middle section. And so take your time, appreciate the craftsmanship that went into creating such a balanced and intricate flavor profile. Lastly, the final third. This is usually going to be bold and intense. As you get to the end of the cigar, a little closer to the heat, closer to the cherry, this is where the flavors typically become more intense. This is due to a concentration of oils and resins as the cigar burns. And so here, as you get to that final third, you start to notice stronger, bolder notes. And so this is where you pick up on espresso and dark chocolate or rich, earthy notes. This is where the full body of the cigar often comes to the forefront. And so while the flavors are bolder, it's important to maintain the same level of attentiveness. The final third can provide some of the most rewarding and satisfying moments of your cigar experience. And so there you have it, my friends. The art of savoring, the art of tasting. You see, smoking a cigar is more than just huffing and puffing. It's an art form that requires patience, attention to detail, and a passion for this thing that we love. By preparing properly, focusing on initial impressions, mastering the retrohale, savoring the middle, and appreciating the boldness of the final, you will unlock a world of flavors and experience. And so, my friends, here's to the journey. Here's to the taste. Here's to the enjoyment. Here's to the pursuit. Here's to this thing that we love. And so until the next time, keep smoking your great cigars. Keep smoking them with good company. Keep carrying out this passion of ours. And again, if we've added value to you today, sharing a tip that maybe you didn't know about, go ahead and hit the like button. Join this community. We are men and women just helping each other out. No experts here, just guys, girls who smoked a few cigars, and we want to share some knowledge with each other. And so hit the subscribe button. And also, if you just want to have just good old conversation, we got another channel called The Grind Podcast. That's just for motivation and that kind of stuff. I'll leave the link in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, rise and grind.